second year anniversary Sukuna is something else. The tradition keeps on giving and going whenever there is a big celebration for JJK Phatom Parade. Anniversary characters, big celebration characters are just ridiculously stupid, with Itadori being an amazing character, with Todo coming in being a Black Flash menace supporter, and now Sukuna just being the most disgusting DPS godly unit this game has ever seen. Global players, please make sure you are ready to pick up this Sukuna, because he is a menace to society. I have completely maxed him out. All of his skills are level 10. I went all in for Sukuna, as you should. This man is a behemoth of a character. I've been using him on everywhere, on floors that I've been stuck on for mono yellow. He has been destroying. I am having a blast with this character. Right now, I think you guys are watching my sweep run. I just said, you know what, Sukuna, let me put you to the test, my guy. See what numbers you produce. And my man does produce numbers. He does produce numbers, but his kit alone, man, he is just high on the offense. He's like, well, I mean, it's kind of a given, but like #1 DPS in the game right now. But like, again, with his first skill, I'm doing 450 melee damage. It's a 3-hitter, so for the first and second hit, my critical rate's at 30%, and then my critical damage is at 50%. And then on the final hit, because it's a 3-hit attack, my critical rate is 100%, and then my critical damage is at 150. That's the first skill, which is crazy. Now, he does have it so that he can cater to where there's a single target, or if there's multiple enemies, through his second skill, which I think is freaking amazing. So, in this case, because there's only one enemy, it changes my second skill to cater to a singular enemy, which is fantastic. So in this case, I'm now doing 600% damage, right? It's a 4-hit. I apply 2 stacks of laceration, which is 30% continuous Jujutsu damage for 4 turns. The bonus of it all is that each stack provides increased additional damage by 20%. And on top of that, the enemy will have an increased damage received of 15% for 3 turns. And again, this is all stackable. And if you guys are wondering, does this carry over for the AoE? Absolutely. So in an AoE style of things, I'm doing 450, so it's slightly less, but it makes sense because it's AoE. But I'm still continuing to add in on the laceration, which does 30% continuous damage to all enemies. And on top of that, it still continues where each stack will increase the damage by 20%. Not only that, all enemies will receive damage received by 15%. So whether there's multiple, whether there's one, they are not getting away, which is crazy to see. And again, this is why he's crazy on the DPS side. And then of course his third skill, which is the most heavy hitter one, for excluding his ultimate, of course. 945% damage, 7 hits. Again, applies laceration, 2 of them. This time it's at a 45% continuous damage for 2 turns. Again, if you continuously apply that third skill, or even the second skill, because they both apply laceration, then the stack will be increasing the additional damage by 20%. So skill 3 and 2 work beautifully, and obviously because of his passive, you know, he's always generating cursed energy, which is absolutely insane. And then his ultimate, 2100. Oh, well, you guys are about to witness some glory. Wait a minute, hold up. Divine Flame Arrow, boom, 27 million. Yeah, that's the fun that we can have with the mono yellow team that have practically everything that we need in terms of supporting this man, which is phenomenal. But anyway, yeah, 2100% damage, guaranteed crit, applies 2 flame DOT, which inflict 350% continuous Jujutsu damage. Insane. Unfortunately, as we're all aware, you cannot use another ultimate to kind of combine it. It's a single ultimate. Sukuna won't pair up with anyone. And in order to activate the ultimate, you have to use skill 2 and skill 3. If you do not use skill 2 or skill 3, you won't be able to use the ultimate. So let's say you're spamming skill 3 and your ultimate's at the ready, you can't activate the ultimate because you need to use skill 2. So there's a little bit of a condition, but the condition is nothing crazy. I mean, bruh. The game is just like, just make sure you whip the enemy's ass using both those skills, and then we'll let you use the godly hammer of God, I don't know, ultimate, the Flame Divine Arrow. So that's insane. Now, obviously, when it comes to the auto skills, he does have the King of Curses, so obviously poison, stun, confusion, all that stuff. He's got immunity. Yeah, flame resistance, you guys know the drill. When critical hit is performed, increases damage dealt by 20% for 2 turns, so that's huge. Recovers own cursed energy by 15, regardless if the cursed energy is capped. Massive. If you take damage more than 10,000 HP, then of course wait, starting from the 9th turn, sorry, then once during the battle, increases own taijutsu and jujutsu stat by 20%. If a skill can hit multiple times, still count as one receiver. Okay, that's fine. And then at the start of the turn, increases its own damage dealt based on cursed energy. So if you've got 60 to 89, that's 10%, 90 to 119, 25%, and then more than 120, 50%. So that's something to take note when you want to maximize your damage output when it comes to the cursed energy play. If HP is around 20 to 80% at the start of the turn, recovers their own HP by 20%. Chance at 30% and 45% less HP will increase the chance. If HP is below 20% at the start of the turn, recovers their own HP by 50% once during battle. After the above effect occurs, change the effect into 20% HP recovery at a 60% chance. So he's got some good survivability within his kit, which is phenomenal. And then lastly, the counter, which I mean you guys just saw a second ago. But yeah, he does have a counter state. So when receiving a melee attack once per turn, create certain chance to deal 400% range Jujutsu damage to a countered enemy. Inflict 2 stack of continuation, continuous Jujutsu damage via laceration at a 30% rate. Again, that does count towards the stacking, FYI. So if you do manage to counter, that's additional stacking being applied, which is fantastic. Once again, they will get the increase of damage of 15%, and then on top of that, you will once again recover 15 energy. So to be fair, I mean, yeah, 15 curse energy. So technically speaking, if you counter, I think within a turn you can gather 30 curse energy, which is crazy, or a little bit more actually. So that's insane. But yeah, that's just kind of breaking it down in terms of on what this behemoth of a character is doing. I just can't get enough of this Sukuna. This is, I'm very excited now to see what Mahito is going to be doing. But man, this Sukuna, boys, he is on another level. Like, what on God's green earth are we witnessing here? There's so much damage potential behind this character. It's so broken. But right now we're coming to the end, and at this point, you know, seeing all that health, I'm just like, oh no, how am I gonna? How am I possibly happy if we just knocked off 3 mil from DOT play? Oh my goodness gracious me. So yeah, it's kind of a given on where we're going on this. By the way, the reason why I'm using that recollection card is so that way I can obviously maximize my skills outside of the ultimate. So just want to point that out there. Oh my goodness gracious me, bro! It's crazy to think that Fushiguro, the one that we're using right now for Mono Yellow, is still such a top tier character. That is like this unit is like a day 1 character. It's crazy. But yeah. Bro, look at Sukuna go. Just as we're on the final turn, Sukuna will come in. Wait for it. Wait for it. Oh my god, he's just chopping him down, bro. Oh my goodness gracious me. And yes, that is this character. He is him. He is. I'm having a lot of fun now. I'm telling you right now, my anniversary vibe have completely changed. Thank God for Sukuna. Sukuna can just change it. By the way, I forgot to mention, JJK Phantom Paredo JP has hit #1 in app stores. Just putting out there, developers. Can we get 3K possibly? Alright, let's see if this works. Because I did the ultimate just on Sukuna on his own. And it didn't proc the ultimate extension. So I'm wondering on if I need to make it so that the enemy's like in an Oko range. So I'm just going to nuke. I'm just going to nuke. Let's see if this works. Because there's no way this Joker's going to survive this. No way. I've fully nuked. He's got all the defense dropping away. Yeah, look at that. Does it play? Oh, there it is. Oh. Yo. Oh my god. Yo. No. I freaking love. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Does it? It just it just eviscerates the enemy. Okay, yeah, sure. What the hell was that? Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is where I'm going to call it. So yeah, Sukuna, he is a formidable character. Obviously global. Once again, please be prepared for this man. With the scheduling and how things are looking, as I've spoken about it previously, it seems that for the 2nd anniversary content, they might be bringing that for the end of year content, maybe New Year's content for global. If they want to drop it for December, that's also an option. But from how they're advertising and promoting stuff, it does kind of look like within a month or two, we could expect these anniversary characters on global. I think that's something that we can kind of guarantee. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to call it there. Sukuna is too broken of a unit, as expected, as he should be. I'm looking forward to the third one. I'll see you guys next year. I feel like Sukuna's release is literally just a yearly thing now. And I'm here for it. It gives me a whole year to prepare so that way I can 100% max this man out. So, yeah, 3rd year anniversary Sukuna. He's going to be ready to break the game once again, boys. It is a yearly tradition at this point. It is a yearly tradition where Sukuna breaks the goddamn game. But yeah, get all your dupe stones ready. Get all your summons ready. Whatever you guys got. Resources, all that good stuff. I wish all my global players in the future the best of luck, because I know everyone's going to go for him. And for my JP peeps out there, if you have him, enjoy this beautiful character. Oh my god, farming is going to be a lot easier too, man. That man's super quick of it too, just kind of AoE, bap bap, and then they're gone. So very nice, very nice.